everybody, Lori here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got a very cheerful, colorful project for Altenew featuring their Smile More stamp set as well as the Smile More coordinating dies. So here is the Smile More stamp set, and I've got several of the images, as you can see, already mounted on my little mini Misty because I'm going to emboss them all in one shebang. Okie dokie, so we're moving right along. I'm inking up all my images using Versamark ink. I've got a panel of Nina Solar White cardstock. Once I ink those up, I'll pour on some clear embossing powder. This is by Simon Says Stamp. And here's a little floral trivia for you. Did you know that this Smile More stamp set, these are actually called cone flowers? Yes, the only reason I know that is because I looked it up on the description in the Altenew shop. It says that they're cone flowers. And listen to me, people, I am not a floral specialist, okay? I thought they were daisies, and they do look kind of like daisies. So whenever I have a project, I've said this a million times, since I thought they were daisies, I Googled daisies, and I look and get color ideas, like color inspiration from a million pictures of daisies, and I thought, I'm going yellow, I'm going pink, I'm going purple. Then to find out in the end, they're not daisies, they're cone flowers. Okay, so by the way, I'm ink blending, and I figured the best way to get a little bit of darkness in the center was to use your index finger. Best tool in the world. Okay, so I take my ink blender with the lightest color, go all around the whole flower, then I take my little pointer finger and I ink it up with the darker color and get that in the center, and that gives you that just gorgeous gradient look to your flower, gives that nice dimension. You do get your fingers dirty, but that never hurt nobody. Okay, so I'm loving these colors. I'm not sure if cone flowers actually, you know what, let's just say that they do. Okay, in my world, cone flowers are yellow, pink, and purple. And then, oh, by the way, I'm using the Altenew inks. I am loving these gorgeous new green inks. They are just my fave. Okay, the new Altenew inks, they've got the green, the oranges, and the grays. They are fantastic, and the inks blend like butter. I'm telling you. So once I do emboss resist, I always go over with a dry paper towel. Really makes your white pop. And then I'm using all the coordinating dies to cut these out. Okie dokie, we are moving right along. For the background, I did some subtle ink blending using Volcano Lake just on the bottom edge, just to give it a little something something, little color that complements the flowers. And then I took my finger again, my handy dandy finger, using Espresso ink, and added just a touch of brown to the centers of the flowers. Okay, so now we're going to start stamping the stems. There's about 3 different stem options in the Smile More stamp set, and I'm using my Misty to line it up. I've got my flowers how I wanted them to be arranged. And then I'm using another one of those gorgeous new green ink colors by Altenew. This is the olive. And I'm just stamping boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, took no time at all. And the Misty is great for lining it up because you know you're going to get that stem right where you want it to go. And then for the sentiment, I'm stamping the Smile More. And I love that it has a coordinating die, because have you ever been like creating a card and you run out of a place, like a good spot to stamp a sentiment? That's what's so great about having a coordinating die for the sentiment, because it gives you more options for placement on your card. And then I'm popping up everything. If I can pop it up, I'm going to pop it up. I love dimension. And listen, I know that dimension is not always ideal for mailing. Believe me, I know. Sometimes I got to shove that card. It won't fit into my envelope. It's so thick. And I got to add an extra 1 or 2 stamps. But from a design standpoint, popping things up just rocks my world. You know what I mean? And it's a give and a take. You got to sacrifice. Every once and again, I'll make a 1-layer card, and they are very easy and handy to slip in an envelope and mail. But you know, Mama's going to do what Mama's going to do, and it's going to be popping. I go through a lot of foam tape, and I'll tell you, it's expensive. But, you know, you got to make sacrifices in this world. So this card is finished. I add some sequins by Lucy. These are beautiful translucent. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.